A code of ethics for public servants was established out of the Public Service Management Seminar. Joy Del Trail has the details.
WIV4 News checked in today at an important 5-day workshop being hosted by the Office of Public Service Management. Workshop attendees will have the awesome task of formulating the draft of a code of ethics that will govern public service workers. After 2 days of preliminaries, it was time to get down to the real work.
But today they're actually going to be putting that learning into practice and having identified some of the values and principles that are important to them as public servants, they're then going to turn that into a code of ethics that will state in effect what the citizens of the TCI can expect from their public servants.
According to officials with the Office of Public Service Management, the accomplishment of this initiative will be the first of its kind. Public servants were previously guided by general orders, but no specific code of ethics were in place.
I think it's an important part of modern government processes. We're joined this week by the Deputy Governor for Anguilla, who's come really to share the experiences of his public service in developing their code of ethics. You know, if you talk to him, he'll be here tomorrow perhaps for you to talk to. But you know, he's certainly reporting that public servants are using it, are referring to it as a very important part of the guidelines for the work that they undertake.
And it is not an easy task, with much work still left to be done after the draft is completed this week.
When we get to Friday, the end of all the workshops this week, when the drafts from today will have been turned into one final draft that will come out of the workshop on Friday, that's really only the beginning of the process, because although about 100 public servants will have been involved in the workshops this week, I'm sure that they'll want to take the draft and communicate it much more widely across the whole public service to make sure that everybody's views are reflected, but not just amongst public servants. They'll want to take it to politicians whom the public service serves, and ideally to citizens as well, so that they have a chance to say, yes, I think that's a fair statement of what we should expect from our public servants.
WIV4 News will continue to bring you updates on this important meeting as the participants compiled a final draft of the Code of Ethics. For WIV4 News, I'm Joy Del Trail.